From copying the style of thumbnails to stealing an entire YouTube video idea, here are 7 MrBeast clones, starting from the most hated YouTubers, the Stokes twins. They became one of the most notorious copycats on YouTube. The Stokes twins is a YouTube channel run by 2 brothers from California that widely became famous for faking a bank robbery that went horribly wrong. They're heavily inspired challenge videos and blankly copying every single viral video they can. At one point, it got so bad that they got called out by Charles the French for copying the exact script of his video. The problem with online classes...
Jack? Okay. Peter? Okay.
Charles?
Present.
Andrew? Lexi? Alan?
Alright, some people say copied, they say inspired. Let's say it's heavily inspired. Heavily inspired.
This resulted in the Stokes twins receiving a lot of dislikes for their video, eventually resulting in them finally taking responsibility by admitting that they should have done a better job crediting him, but also then throwing the blame by claiming that they themselves get copied as well. And yes, this apology showed true intentions. It's more heavily inspired content, and so causing them to evolve into the biggest MrBeast copycat on YouTube. At one point, thumbnails, titles, scripts, and even his banner, nothing that Jimmy created was different from the hands of these twins. While the Asher Show exposed this in a video that got over 400,000 views, it didn't gain much attention until FaZe Rug called him out on X for getting his thumbnail completely ripped off, and Sunny V2 making a video on the entire Stokes twins saga as well that received over 6.4 million views. This video concluded that nothing had changed after all the drama and accusations, but they did later change this thumbnail into something slightly different and turned off the comments on their online classes yet and removed the Pikachu from the stolen MrBeast Tesla thumbnail. They were small changes, but it showed that their consciousness might have caught up with them. However, this was further from the truth as the Asher Show uploaded another video in June where he exposed them for once again copying Mark Rober, Corridor Crew, Airrack, Brownie, and of course MrBeast, continuing the plan of stealing but making it a little bit more different.
This store looks very familiar. They just took this store and pasted it on their own little image here.
Not even 4 weeks later, the Stokes twins still go on copying till today on their channel. But more terrible than that of the Mexican YouTuber J Daniels, a MrBeast copycat that got exposed in October of 2022. J Daniels is a YouTuber with almost 4 million subscribers that produces content very similar to his English-speaking counterpart, which led the Asher Show to call him out for stealing ideas from MrBeast, deceiving his fans that he knows him, and having copied thumbnails. However, not only MrBeast was a target, as Ryan Trahan got an even worse ripoff with the exact formula, concepts, and this entire video of surviving on 1 penny for 30 days getting stolen by J Daniels.
You got holding pizza, the resets. I like this one because they're both holding the jerry can. You're not even trying to be different.
While this was obviously a complete ripoff, it went entirely under the radar with neither Ryan Trahan nor MrBeast replying to the situation. However, after this series, he picked originality by posting another one where he tried to earn 1 million pesos in 45 days and is now busy with surviving the jungle for 30 days, a challenge that he actually got from MrBeast himself. Yes, you might have expected that if J Daniels would get any attention from Jimmy, it would be negative, but this was further from the truth, as MrBeast sent him a personal message challenging him to survive 30 days in a forest.
Yo, I heard you're a fan of the channel, so I have a challenge for you. I'm giving you 30 days to survive in a forest, and the only way out is if Fede tells you you can leave. If you fail to complete this challenge, then you can't upload a video for a year. Good luck.
So after all this time, J Daniels finally didn't have to fake his connection with MrBeast anymore, as another typical MrBeast clone known as Alejo from Argentina also got caught stealing ideas from MrBeast. Now, this copycat even got overlooked by the YouTuber Asher himself, but when you look at this video of facing 100 fears in 24 hours and search the same title on YouTube, you can start to see the similarities, with the Stokes twins being an inspiration to him. But this wasn't even it, because he also copied from Unspeakable, Preston, Unspeakable Again, and of course MrBeast with very heavily inspired content. There seems to be a trend on this type of content where he only copies a video idea and thumbnail from a big creator every so often, and only does it months after their original video, which might explain the fact that nobody really bats an eye. Also, his YouTube channel is massive, with over 22 million subscribers, and he is a huge Spanish-speaking personality with 7.5 million followers on Instagram as well, accumulating more than 400 million views per month. So his success can mostly be attributed attributed to the challenges and kid-related content that he makes, not a few concepts that occasionally get ripped off from other creators. So Alejo Ikawa isn't our worst copycat on this list, but when we go across the water into Europe, we find another MrBeast copycat that had the entire internet after him, and this was of course Morgs. Located in the United Kingdom, Morgs is a massive YouTuber with over 12 million subscribers that already got criticized a lot by the internet for his content. It got even worse when he got accused of copying MrBeast's content. It all started when Jimmy uploaded a video in April of 2018 titled, "Can 1,000 rolls of duct tape stop a car?" After which, only a few months later in August, Morgs posted a similar video titled, "Can 1,000 layers of duct tape stop a car hitting me?" This went unnoticed at first, but surprisingly, more fans started recognizing the similarities between the content of both YouTubers, which resulted in MrBeast addressing it in a tweet that has since been deleted, and Morgs responding to this tweet that MrBeast also wasn't original. Now, a small discussion followed after this, with MrBeast making a video response, but both settled the disagreement in a polite way, with Jimmy asking Morgs to just add a little bit more of a twist on the video ideas he took from him. They both went their separate ways, not thinking much more of it, but Morgs got a ton of videos made on him and had to blacklist the word MrBeast in his comments as the hate started ramping up. But this didn't stop him, as he continued taking inspiration from MrBeast in the way that he deemed acceptable throughout 2019, after which Morgs finally responded again a few months later, and accused Jimmy of stealing video ideas from him. He claimed that MrBeast quickly counter-argued with various points. Morgs questioned his response, but no further arguments followed from Jimmy's camp. And Morgs even got called out again as recent as September of last year for copying content from not only MrBeast, but also Evan Tubate, Eric, Brent Rivera, Ryan Trahan, and Jesser, and has suddenly disappeared from YouTube for over 3 months. However, somewhere else in Europe, more specifically in the Netherlands, we can find another MrBeast clone who is popularly known as Kliko. Kliko is one of the most well-known and most watched Dutch YouTubers, as he has over 280,000 subscribers and accumulates more than 2.5 million views per month. The copy inspiration for MrBeast began with a live stream where he watched MrBeast for 24 hours straight, and not long after, he started implementing the same strategy and content style as the man himself, giving away large amounts of candy or pennies with over-the-top thumbnails. At one point, his inspiration for videos and thumbnail sources became more and more apparent, even copying ideas like Tinder in real life from the Sidemen, giving away 50,000 popcorn for 50,000 subscribers, a similar concept to a subscriber milestone series that MrBeast had already done before, and giving a fist bump to popular Dutch YouTubers and worldwide celebrities that was an inspired series from. He didn't blatantly copy the script or thumbnails despite it looking very similar, but still got called out by a YouTuber called Wilbur with 75,000 subscribers. This video, naming Kliko the MrBeast of the Netherlands, received a respectable 21,000 views, in which he criticized the current Dutch YouTube content scene with a lot of humor and sarcasm, but reserved the main topic of his studio for the man himself. He explained that his videos felt a little bit fake, with Kliko's "you can keep everything you can carry" video getting criticized for being an easy challenge, as the items could be stacked perfectly on top of each other.
Dus grote doos, iets kleinere doos, iets nog kleinere doos, een steen met €20, een Focus Energy, een baby. Dit kan ik allemaal zelfs dragen.